us an audition to see what Jerry had. And I think it was the first time I'd ever played with a piano player. So it's kind of a weird meeting, all this coming together, and these guys want to play music, you know. So but when he started playing that piano, man, it was a whole different story.
J.M. and Jerry had only just met, but this first take of Jerry's audition, a cover of Ray Price's country hit Crazy Arms, became his debut single.
I was the first disc jockey in the world to play Crazy Arms. And even though I was a rock and roll disc jockey, I was playing rhythm and blues. For some reason, it kind of fit in. It was different. So then Sam knew that he had to get a follow-up song.
Somebody suggested, let's do that shaking song we did the other day. So we do a whole lot of shaking going on. And we never rehearsed it in the studio.
One cut. Sit down, run one cut. Come on over, baby, whole lot of shaking going on. Yes, I said, come on over, baby, you can't go wrong.
Radio stations, they just didn't want to play it because any suggestive lyrics was taboo.
You know, it was a sexy thing. That's why they banned the record.
A lot of shaking going on. I auditioned for Steve Evans in his office, and I played a whole lot of shaking going on. And he said, I want him on my show Sunday night doing that song word for word just like he did it now.
Here he is, jumping and jumping, Jerry Lee Lewis.
Kind of stand in one spot, wiggle it around just a little bit, wiggle it around just a little bit. You know, they say, whoa, wait a minute, wiggle it around. What is it?
All you gotta do, honey, kind of stand in one spot.
You know, I mean, it's like, you know, wiggle it around.
Oh, yeah, I used to stand in one spot and wiggle it around a little bit. Yeah, that's when you got something.
If you don't get it, what he means, what he's saying it.
Steve Allen kind of gave his stamp of approval, and it kind of broke the barriers. From then on, people thought, well, hey, it's okay. So the song really, from that point on, took off.
And they lifted the band on it, was selling like 380,000 records a day. Which is pretty good for a country boy. Next thing I know, we was rolling in money. Money has a way of changing people or doing men, you know.
Jerry was a guy who real quick became very fond of himself. I mean, he just all of a sudden wasn't this humble little cat from Louisiana. You know, like now he's Jerry Lee Lewis, you know, and strutting around like a peacock.
Well, he always had, his ego was intact. He was like a little peacock, you know, ruled the roost. Very, very interesting guy. He might could wring his neck sometimes, but he's interesting.
Of all the bands and all the clubs that I played in, the only time I feared for my life was when I was playing with Jerry Lee in these nightclubs. He could get us in more trouble, and you didn't know if you were going to get out alive. first off, he'd start flirting with the women. And their husbands or boyfriends, they'd get mad at Jerry, and then they'd start yakking back and forth. And the next thing you know, you got 4 or 5 of these guys waiting for you at the door when you pack up.
But it wasn't long before Jerry graduated from the club circuit to bigger venues, bringing about a new set of conflicts. By mid-57, Jerry was on a national tour with Chuck Berry.
The promoter said, I'll flip a coin, you open one night, you open the next. And it seemed to be the first night that Jerry lost out, but Jerry wasn't real happy about it, and of course they had a few differences about that.
And Chuck, he just insisted on closing the show. I said, no problem, you close it. Well, I just had a Coke bottle without that much gasoline in it. And I just thought I was drinking a Coke, you know. I sat down on the piano. I finished my show and I walked around and bumped that Coke bottle and the gasoline poured out of the piano. And I just struck a match to it. And it blazed up. It was burning like crazy. And here come the firemen. So I had axes in my hand and everything. I said, well, how did that happen? You got me.
You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain.
You're trying to go on, Chuck.
You broke my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.